Hi guys, it's Kayla here, and today I'm going to come by and share because I had a couple of people ask, and I checked my channel and it's been a long time since I updated you on my 2014 album, which was Elijah's album for his first year. I didn't do a family one, I just focused on Elijah. First time mum, that's all I really had time for. So this is really quite chunky. This is part 1. I ended up having to do a part 2, which I'll show you as well. I don't know how well, sorry for the camera shake. So some of the front of this you would have seen already. This was I might just zoom out and touch, so you're probably going to see my lovely legs. And I'm in my spotty jammies because I'm actually feeling rather sick. We've been fighting illness for so long in this house, it just keeps coming back. So anyway, this is the cover page for Elijah's 2014 album. I just put his name. I didn't do this till after he was born, just in case he came out and we're like, he doesn't look like an Elijah. I didn't put his name, although we had already picked it. So, and obviously his birthday, I was induced in the end, so yeah, I used our maternity photos just on the front cover there. And then we go into, this is like, I get asked a lot to show this album because people don't know what to do with their baby albums, and it is a big task. It really is. This has taken me a long time, and it's still lovely. What are they? It's still not finished. So I've got a little divider in here. I haven't actually sorted out on doing the dividers yet, so you'll just see them in random places, but I haven't finished. This book is basically finished. I just need to do a birth story, which I'm going to print straight off my blog because I read it up the week he was born, fresh in my mind. So that will be done there. These are straight after his birth. That's literally his first photo. He looks like, I don't know if I can zoom in. He looks so chubby. It's really funny. And I took some photos of some flowers people bought us. Oh, I think Adam's mum. And then in this is one of the pockets. They come, I think I bought them, I actually just bought a new packet so I can show you. They're the envelope variety pack, and you get a 6x12, a 12x12, and I think that's 6x6 maybe? Does it say? I don't know. Just says small, big, and tall and big. So anyway, that's what I got for those. I put all of the cards that we got at the hospital, plus a couple of extra things, like this was the photo. I probably need to preserve this a bit better. This is the photo he had in the paper, and his little birth card thing that he had on his crib. And then on the front, this has a little pocket for something. So my sister took this lovely photo of me holding Elijah asleep. And so that was our birth announcement photo that we sent out to everybody. Right. So then week 1, like it's sort of done on weeks, but obviously week 1 was huge because we had lots of photos from the hospital. This was in particular when my mum and my niece and my sister came to visit. My sister's a photographer, so she came to take his first photos. First photos again, that was our first family. Actually, it wasn't our first family photo. We had one straight after the birth that I really loved. I think it must be coming up. This is the smaller pocket, and I think that does look 6x6, and that holds his bracelets, and I just did a little acetate card with clouds on it and sewed around it and put a little love this. This was his first bath. I used the pictures of Adam giving him his first bath because the ones of me were absolutely horrible, and I know that I shouldn't be that vain, but anyway, I have little naked pictures. I don't really care about that. I mean, who doesn't have pictures naked when they're a kid? This is the first time I met my mum. I love those photos. They're gorgeous. And first time he met my sister, and this is our first family photo that I really like. That was like literally minutes after he was born. We were lucky to have a really good midwife that she just picked up my camera and just took photos. It was excellent. This is week 2, and crazily enough, week 2 and I'm up in Queensland. So I went across the country for my pop's 80th birthday. Really special time. I've got a photo which I have scrapbooked recently of me, my mum, my pop and Elijah, so that's 4 generations, and a big family photo. There's one of him with my cousin, his first plane trip he took when he was just a little tucker, and then there's there's Nay. She met him for the first time, and a little owl, which he loves. He's always kissing the owl. His first plane ticket, scrapbooked. Good scrapbooking mum, keeping memorabilia. I put in this little page that I made. I think this was made using a kit of some description. Perhaps a poly kit, maybe. That little letter's moving. And then I did have plans to do, actually he's holding out his finger, so I love that photo. I had plans to do pictures with his sock monkey, which I was pretty good with, but I did miss a few. So they're pictures he had with his sock monkey. He was super cranky that day. That's week 4. Week 5. You'll see as it grows, like it flips on a little bit. I took pictures of his first immunisations, and the nurses said I'm the first person they've ever seen take photos of their child having a needle, but I'm a scrapbooker, so that's alright. You'll see as I go along that my style sort of changes a little bit. I was fairly new to project life at this point. I didn't really know what I was doing, so it was hard for me to adjust to that different style of scrapbooking. Sorry for my sniffing. Here's some more photos of him with his sock monkey. I think he's been Elijah's been looking at this album, and you can see dirty prints. But it's good that he's been looking at. I love this little photo of his feet. And then we've got, what's this, week 11. I think it's about now that my style changes. You can see I've actually picked colour schemes and worked off colour schemes because it flows a little bit better. So I'm happy that that happened in week 12 and not at the end, because I really like these much better. These were taken by a professional photographer. Really cute photos. Absolutely love them. This is week 13, and he had more pictures with his sock monkey. Yeah, and I was using my typewriter to journal. What I was really good with was going through and printing photos regularly, and sometimes even typing my journaling onto the journaling cards and not doing anything else, because I can always go back and do it, especially if the photos are there organised and the journaling's there. It makes it a lot easier. So that's something I seriously suggest if you want to do a baby album and like you're having a baby or you've just had a baby, maybe try and do that. And it's because I know that you're very time poor when you first had a baby, so it's a really good idea to be super organised with stuff like that. I know I've got to go back and add some things, like this was the week of Mother's Day, so I want to add my first Mother's Day cards in, which I do have. And I have got this lovely jewellery box with Elijah's name and birthday engraved on the top of it. It's really large silver one. But yeah, I took photos of like really random things, like the massive stockpile of formula that we had because he was on a special formula when he was a baby. I think I can hear him coming up the hallway, so you may get a little Elijah chat soon. This is week 15. Using a scrappery kit. This is week 16, again using a scrappery kit, I think, with some leftovers. I love these autumn photos. This is my favourite photo of my sister and my son. I got that put onto a mug for her for a present because she helped us out a lot for a little while there. Week 17, I love the colours of this one. This is my favourite colour combination. So the reason I'm showing you this basically is because I haven't filmed all these. I didn't have time. Sometimes I scrapbooked at night or scrapbook with my best friend. So you wouldn't have seen all of these, and sometimes I don't photograph them. I'm bad at blogging, you know the deal. So I went through a stage where I was stitching a lot. I think at the front you'll see I stitched around the edge of every card, and then it got too much and I was like, no, about here. So I used a black pen to go around the edges of the cards because I just didn't have time to go around and do it all. I wanted something a bit more time efficient. So I think I used red in this one because there were pops of red in some of the photos, and I don't like scrapbooking with red. I find it really hard to scrapbook with, but I don't mind the way this one turned out. I like that it's toned down with blue, and I had a couple cards that combined the two colours, which was good. And then this is probably my least favourite page. This was with the scrappery kit, and I found this one really hard to work with. I'm not sure if it was the colours, I'm not sure, or probably the photos, but yeah, I did stitch around the edges of those cards, so I'm thinking that might have been earlier on. Okay, so we had a slight intermission there. Elijah has joined in the video, so you may see some little baby hands grabbing at photos. Who knows, we'll see how this goes. So this is week 22, and this one was also with a scrappery kit, I believe. I loved the blues and the wood grain and everything with this kit, so cute, and came with these gorgeous silver thickers. Elijah, yes, it's Elijah. And then we've got week 23. You would have just seen a process video, this one on my channel, because it's a relatively new process video. Well, not relatively new, it's just been on my computer unedited for a while, so that's why it's just gone up. Elijah's loving the tactile elements of the scrapbook, which is good, but yeah, I don't get it out often. This is you, darling. You young here. This is only week 23. Yes, that's Elijah. Then we've got, this is another one this is week 24, and this was also a scrappery kit, and I was just using this, even though it had pinks in it, I didn't mind using it for a boy page. I loved the title card so much, that was my favourite, and Elijah's hand is covering it, so you cannot see it. Yeah, we're showing them this one with the big heart. It's pretty, isn't it? Pretty. And is that your girlfriend? Is that your girlfriend, Emma? Yeah. Then we've got this one, which is week 25, and it's so entirely photo heavy. I don't like it at all. But it was our trip, our first family holiday. Well, Elijah had already been to Queensland, but it was our first family holiday. No, it's not Nanny in these pictures. It's the first time he also met his godfather, who now lives with us. Yes, it's Matt. And we also just got a new puppy this week. Lots of fun things. So we had lots of photos. Okay, so I had a slight intermission there. The camera card was full. I even bought a new camera card recently just so that I could film videos because it was bigger. But I filmed so many videos today, and yeah, so we kind of exceeded our limit. But anyway, I hope this is where I was up to. This is week 25. Very photo heavy, first family trip. And then I think this is the last spread because I did half, so I did 26 weeks because I did 52 weeks. So this is week 26, and I used a different kind of colour scheme in this one, and it's orange and red. So have another sock monkey photo, and what I want to do is for the last, I'll show you in part 2, the front of the book, is that you get left with this one page, and these here are just all dividers. I haven't decided, I was going to divide them up by months, but I haven't decided yet. But anyway, I've got this. So what I want to do is blow up one of these photos from the sock monkey, considering that's the last one. I absolutely love that photo, and put it here. So I'll show you part 2 because that's the best way to probably show you how I've gone about doing that. So obviously I'll have 3 pages like that since I've got the 2 albums. So I've got 2 exactly the same. And I'm going to put, I saw on Pinterest a little thing about how you can print off a little photo perfectly to fit in here. So I'm going to print a cute photo of Elijah, I think. Put part 1 and part 2. So this is what I was talking about. This is what I want to do. This one here is going to be moved though, because this is his birthday photo shoot. So when he turned 1, just before his birthday. So this will go at the end. I don't know why I put it in the front, but anyway. I just embellished it a tiny bit. Didn't add too much because the photo kind of spoke for itself. I did week 27. Once again, a very easy colour scheme to work with. Blues are my colour. I just love working with blue. This one is a recent process video on my channel, and I just did this the other night. So that's the good thing if you are doing a baby album, if you do have the photos printed in advance and you do have some of the journaling organised, is that you can sit down 6 months later if you really want to and work on whatever you want. So that was like ages ago, and I only did that the other night. So I don't really work in order. This is week 29. He went to the pool, so I did a blue and a yellow sort of colour scheme because I had this card with the whale on it and I thought that was really cute. Had some more sock monkey photos, and there's the nasal owl, or the gift that Renee gave Elijah. Week 30 to 34. I hated this spread. Well, not the spread, I just hated this week. I think it was, well, it's more than 1 week, as you can see, it's 4 weeks, or 5 weeks. Because I was in Melbourne having back surgery, I wasn't allowed to really do anything with Elisha, so I had to take Adam's mum with me, and it was just horrible. I hated it. So I did, it was quite photo heavy because I barely took any photos. I was in bed most of the time. So yeah, it's very photo heavy, but I broke it up a little bit and put an insert. I used my fuse to do a little shaker pocket there, and got a cute little thing. So I've got, and then we got him another sock monkey in Melbourne that was like multicoloured, so I put that in. This spread is week 35. I'd just come back from Melbourne. I was staying with my in-laws because I couldn't do much with Elijah still, and we went to the Tulip Festival, which is going to be like an annual family thing now, but obviously because there was so much red in the photos, I had to pick the red up. But I think, I mean, as I said earlier, I don't particularly love scrapbooking with red. It's not my favourite colour to scrapbook with, but I broke it up with some blue and the black. I love the black and white card, which is a paper from the Jen Hadfield collection. So is one of these paper clips. I just love those. Very cute. This is my favourite photo of my mum and my son. I just love that. I think I've scrapbooked that and put it in a frame for her. I did this one the other night as well. This is week 36 and it is very girly, but that's because we went to the Japanese, well, it's not Japanese, it's like a rhododendron garden, but they have a lot of cherry blossoms and Japanese style gardens, so there was a lot of pink in the photos. And then Chloe, my niece, had her second birthday party, so I don't mind putting pink in the album. I don't think you have to be gender specific, so I don't know, I don't care. And this is not Christmas time, but we went in early. I mean, this would have been October, but they had the Christmas outfits coming out, so I got his, because it was going to be his first Christmas, I got his elf outfit, a Santa hat. This spread I haven't done yet. As you can see, I've just labelled up here that it's week 37 and it's entirely covered with photos, so I'm going to have something here in between to break up and put some cards in, because I don't think it would look very nice with just all photos. Did this spread the other night as well. This is week 38 and 39. A lot of blue. I love the blue and the gold together. And more sock monkey photos. It's like putting all the sock monkey photos together. You can see how he grows. It's really nice. I love this little metal frame. This one's from Jen Hadfield, and we had it in a kit for the scrappery. And I even got out some Tim Holtz Distress Stain to use for some mixed media that I repeated it over here just to make it tie in. So this is how I sort of plan my spreads. This is like sort of not that long ago. It's only just before Christmas, which may seem like a while, but I do have a pretty good memory. But I know it's week 40, 41 and 42. Sorry, I'm just got the chest infection. It's playing up. But anyway, I've got some cute photos, but I've picked out a few cards. Sometimes when I go back and I'll get out this spread and I'll lay it out, I will change the cards sometimes, but this is my basic ideas of where this layout's going. I love this photo of my son asleep because he looks like he has super long eyelashes. This is week 43, so this is the start of December, because we had our Christmas tree and our elf Charlie out, which is the elf on a shelf, which Elijah's a bit young to understand, but it's just a cute little tradition that we started. and he had his little friend over from Melbourne. This is week 44 and 45. I hate this spread, but it's in there. I don't know why, I probably should have put some more cards in. I might go back and do some more things with it. It was actually my birthday week. I turned 24 because I'm 25 this year. Yeah, that's right. Then this is the very last pages to do, and I've got to go back and do these, but this is week 47. This is his first Christmas. There's lots of photos of him. He's got his little reindeer socks and putting up his presents, which he got totally spoiled. He had riding his new bike. Love these photos with my sister. And yeah, we just took lots of cool photos. Christmas family selfie. Then this one is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, which was week 48. So this may sound weird, but the weeks are based upon after his birthday. So that's why they're different to a normal Project Life week. Lots of cool photos. And then this is week 49. So this week we did his birthday invites. Well, like his birthday cake smash shoot, which I wanted to use for his invites. And I love this photo because it just sort of caught him with all these toys out making a giant mess, but it's a good way to capture everyday life stuff. And I've got these doilies hanging up at just terrible way, but it tells me the week that this is, which was week 50. It was into summer now, so lots of visits to the berry patch and going outside and doing things, which was nice. And there's a picture of him. He used the speaker box to climb up to watch TV, which is a bit naughty, but I caught that on camera. This is week 51, and this was his birthday party. So his birthday party was a week before his birthday. We got a family photo and the cake all over his face. So lots of fun. And then this is the very last bit of his book, which is week 52, and this is his birthday. So there's pictures of him opening his presents and using his presents, and there's finally a picture of him with his cousin, and he got a ride-on truck for his birthday, which he loves, as you can tell. And then this is the last, what will be the last page, which will have this photo on it, and I'll put a different photo here, probably something more appropriate to that time. So probably one of those photos from the professional photos we had taken for his little fishing photo shoot for my dad's Father's Day present. So that's a little update on my baby book for Elijah for 2014 and just the start of 2015. So it's been a big project, but hey, it's almost finished now, which is very good to know because I can't wait to have it done, and then I can just look at it and think I accomplished something, and lots of photos documented. So that's great because they're not sitting on a computer, they're in a book and they're journaled and the memories are on paper. So thank you so much for watching, and I will be back soon with lots more. I think I might try and I think Elijah's at daycare tomorrow, so I might try and maybe pull out a couple of the ones that aren't done and do some process videos on those, because quite often this is a project I do of night time when I can't film, so that's why you don't see them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Please like and subscribe. I would love it all. I love reading your comments and replying to them. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Bye.